Smacking, cracking, and watching. Follow me on Twitter. Subscribe. The Deuce, Season 1, Episode 8. This episode is called My Name is Ruby. Shout out to Thunder Thighs. R.I.P. to that lady. Wow. Let's get into this episode. Pernell Walker plays an outstanding role as Thunder Thighs on this show, The Deuce. It was kind of sad to see her back out on the stroll, man, selling that thing, because obviously it was not popping like she expected at the parlor, and it was ultimately her downfall to be back out there. So are they saying the girls are more so protected inside the parlor? It's only a matter of time. They've had an overdose or a possible overdose. They've had issues in there, and we see it changing to be the very thing they did not want it to be inside the walls of that place. But the streets is just dangerous. Hey, yo, listen. The disrespect that HBO pulled and tried it on her, they tried it with Thunder Thighs. She had that oatmeal Yoplait yogurt splash on her stomach. Nasty. That was just hella disrespectful. It was pretty crazy because John basically said he did not like what she provided, so he wanted to take the money back out of her purse. And she's like, hey, yo, what are you doing? You can't do that. Get out of my room. And he ain't paying. Plus, he looked mad crazy. Like, was it just me, or did he just look straight up crazy? Dangerous crazy. Cray-cray. Like, where was Method Man? I thought the whole point of him is a good protection. You can't be out here alone. What about Thunder? He said, see you, Thunder Thigh. She said, hey, my name is Ruby. He came with that football stiff arm, very strong push, and just took her right on out the window, man, with two hands. Poof, gone. R.I.P. to Thunder Thighs. My goodness, didn't see that coming. It's kind of messed up because we see everyone kind of just looking down and looking in that specific area of where she went splatter. And here comes Cece with his petty self. He's such a lame loser and he couldn't be part of that group. So you come back to the barrel with your pimping crab syndrome. And Austin stole off of him, which needed to happen because he needed to blow off steam. I mean, everybody's kind of messed up. It's kind of sad, this finale. But I admit it, you kind of cheered him on when he did punch that fool in the gut. CC, too much. All right, who watched Treme? The jazz genius? Who watched The Wire? Lester, who ended up leaving, I think, with a young tender. Yes, he did. He's back, and he's got his hair slicked, and he's peeping game to Cece. He's peeping game to Cece and laying down some, that pimp knowledge that he knows. And Melvin, enter new character Melvin, aka Ace, and basically what he was doing was being Cece's OG, his original gangster, his old head, saying a man's got to know when to get off the stage. Typically, you guys watch the documentaries. We know that they keep their bottom pro, and that's the one that they, I guess, marry or just have their life with after their pimping lifestyle, play a pimping game is over, rocking with their bottom B. So Cece is forced to realize, what do I want to do with myself, and who is my bottom? Are they really going to be there for me? Muscle Mike's vision, it came to life. There's a real jerk station, man, and the stalls are fully operational. LOL at Frankie putting that cartoon in the stall. It looked like a Republic restroom stall. It just didn't seem right. I mean, if anything, we learned this season that the coin-operated vending system is very profitable, especially on the underworld, amongst other things in that lifestyle. But Black Frankie and Muscle Mike are the backbone to this business, and Piccolo needs to definitely throw some more coins their way, because that might be the death of him. But yeah, Black Frankie, the brains, the backbone, and the muscle, and the creative geniuses behind the whole part of the Deuce so far. Without those two, it wouldn't be what it is. And they know the ins and the outs. And first of all, the whole Midsummer Night's Dream painting thing, to get it from a theater that's closed down, that's pretty dang on smart. That's genius. It made the spot look so much better than what it did look like. I mean, wow. I gotta give him that much credit. Pipolo got one more black joke to do. Just one more black joke, and I'm on it. I'm on it because I'm telling everybody. They're at one particular level, but that's not enough. That's never enough. They always want more. They want more parlors, more peep shows, more money, more girls. Now he's dabbling, messing with the girls. Hey, don't let no other people mess with her. She's mine. Greedy. Greed. The Deuce. Austin and the reporter. I mean, she put the, you know what, the reporter at this point in the beginning, I kind of was like, okay, where's they going with this? But she put him between a rock and a hard place. It wasn't fair at all because the career reigns over the crush for her, but for him, it's career and finally the opportunity to be in love. And don't do it, man. She gonna get you caught up. And because to her, her vision doesn't include Austin. The vision includes what Austin can help her with. Old girl was willing to do anything for Pimp Larry with his leather vest in the summertime wearing stuff. Pimp Larry done got that girl caught up in a mess. She about to be doing some hard dang on, and that's messed up. As far as Darlene, don't be mad that you created that monster. You created Ginger. You brought her from where she was, and she's now into that lifestyle. She's happy with what she's doing. She created Frankenstein. Darlene created Frankenstein. Now she's a pro. You know, at this point, Darlene is tired of going out there and being bidded on at the parlor, so she's trying to dabble in that candy lane of film. She's trying to get into that part of the industry. Nurse. The movies are crazy, man. We got the cowboy with the chaps, and if I see one more nasty sack of the milkman with lactose intolerant, I don't want it. They gotta take us in. That's the key story. They gotta take us in with a shot. That's what we learned, right? Let's talk about one of our favorite characters stand out for the Deuce. It would have to be Candy. Candy Eileen. We learned a lot about her. This whole season, we've seen her go from being on the curb to killing monkeys to hiding from her parental duties. All she wants is to be glorified, to be the person in a position of power, not being placed in a position. She wants to be the position, you feel me? Sucks because everybody saw her still as a pro, a performer, not the producer that she wanted to be. They were cool with using her ideas, but no matter what, she's still a P-star. You finally get to understand her family background of her sick brother, Patrick, basically how they both hate their dad. Still not clear on who's the child's father. That was one of my big things. Season 2, possibly. The thing that I like about this character, Eileen, is that she steps up when the leader's gone, right? And this is her opportunity to be the director, and he gives her credit, you know what I mean? She's showing those leadership qualities. She knows what angles are what. She knows what people like. She knows how to get it done. When she saw Thunder Thighs on the way to the theater in the cab, that, my friend, was the true shot of change. The street to the theater, and like Thunder wasn't paying attention. She wasn't paying attention to her friend passing her, yelling at her. She wasn't paying attention to the signs upstairs when that fool came after her. R.I.P. the Thunder Thighs. But yeah, like I said, this season, we just got to see how all this money is generated. We got to see how all this money is generated, how these lives are impacted with drugs, sex, unprotected at that. The films, deaths, murders, the police taking a lot of bribes and underground, the mob's activity. And then for those of us like myself who's never been to, I know some of y'all in the comment section have told me some stories about the Deuce and how you guys grew up around New York and visited and whatnot, and how I got cleaned up. So you were able to see that actual transition. But for us, TV purposes, they're taking us on this whole journey, man. I said Bobby went from the married union type of guy to brothel Bobby, the boss, and now he's messing with these toots, and that's just so crazy, man. Like I said, they got gambling at the business, but this was the same business that didn't allow pimps to be in there. But now it's okay for y'all to throw dice, finger bang and all of this crazy stuff that's going on right up front. So if they do proceed with their plans to get another parlor and all of that, it's probably not going to be good because somebody's going to die. And it probably would be Bobby next. I thought one of the twins would not have made it to the finale, but sure enough, he did. Now, I will say this. I forgot last episode to talk about the last week, and someone in the comment section brought it up, and it made me remember. Look here. When the very first time they brought up the whole parlor situation, I thought Bunny Ranch. And I'm like, dang, this is so nasty, so trifling. People pay all this money in their shopping, through a book to find the person they want to be with, and it's no different than Thunder, Darlene, and the other girls sitting there on the block saying, oh, you want this, oh, you can have her go in there. That's kind of messed up. These people choose it. That's a lot. And for TV purposes, the show is very interesting and informative. Decent little season, man. Decent little season. Well, until the next time, peace.